Alright, this isn't the best lighting. I get some pictures, but want to do a quick video. This is a 2007 Pitbull Motorsports 360. The 360 obviously is the rear tire, which needs to be replaced. I'm selling this because I don't ride it that much, and when I do, if you own choppers or if you plan on owning a chopper, it's important to know that these things are not like a factory bike. It's not a matter of turn, key, and go. The more you ride them, the less problems you have with them, and I don't ride much with the shop being so busy and bikes and dynos and this and that, that this thing, whenever I do decide that I'd like to take it out, I've always got some kind of quirk that I've got to work with. Aside from that, it obviously needs the tire replaced. My wife cannot go with me because it's a hardtail and she's got rods in her back. So this is kind of a solo deal for me. I have not replaced the tire because the wheel is pitting. If I was going to replace the tire, I would have the chrome pulled off and have the wheel either re-chromed or polished once the chrome was removed from it. It is a two-piece wheel, if you can see, held together with ARP studs, or ARP bolts rather. Let's see, open primary. It does have a leak. I don't know if it's from the rubber hoses, if I tighten them down too much, but it does leak a little bit of oil. The motor is solid as a rock. I've had this motor, I believe, in 3 or 4 different bikes. It's a demoncycle 114, and I want to say, I think it was 140 foot-pounds of torque that this motor makes. It produces more than this frame should have available. So you get going, this thing will do every bit of 120 miles an hour. Problem is, if you hit a bump, you're probably gonna get a little squirrely. Let's see, what else? 6-speed transmission. I want to say it's a Baker, but I'm not sure because it doesn't have the Baker sign on it. 360 rear, American suspension, inverted forks. This is all really expensive stuff. Let's see, I haven't started this in a while. We'll go to see if it kicks for us. Like I said, that motor is solid as a rock. That was a true cold start. I don't know the last time I started this thing. I really fucking hate to get rid of it, but it's sitting here. It's got value. There is not one out there like it, which is why I pulled the trigger on it. I bought this bike back in October and planned on basically bar hopping with this thing locally, getting the word spread about my shop, and if I'm being completely honest, the word has spread about the shop. I really don't need to promote myself much more. We've got 25 bikes in here between my house and, well, I've probably got 30 between my house, my storage in the back, and the storage on the other side of that wall there, in for various things. So having a bike that my wife can't ride on, and that's going to take a lot of time. If someone has the time to do that, it'll be quick, but with the workload I have, it's going to take me forever to get that wheel right, to get that tire on and all that stuff. I will more than happily be, if you decide, hey, I'm going to buy the bike from you and I want the tire taken care of, I will more than happy to help you out in a way that I can. If it's a paying, you become a paying customer. The tire, I want to say, is $400, but it's up to you what you do with that wheel. Maybe it doesn't bother you as much as it bothers me, but a lot of this stuff, you know, there's peeling, and like I said, there's that mysterious leak. I actually see more peeling here. There's a little peeling on the pulley cover there, a little peeling on top of the transmission. I think it's probably because I fucking used rubber hoses, and I probably should have used stainless, but I was so excited to get this bike rolling. I rode it about 300 miles in one day, and I regretted it ever since. But yeah, I'll have some pictures posted of it outside. It's a good looking bike. It's all molded. It's got a little thing here, I believe. Somebody can touch that up. Hydraulic clutch. I'm not a super big fan of these hydraulic clutches. I probably would switch it to a cable clutch. The clutch fades in and out, especially when it gets hot. It'll pull you forward. If you have a hydraulic clutch on an open primary, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, lots of, you got J-brake stuff on here, which high dollar, American suspension, caliper down there. You will not find another bike like this. Put a tire on it, find your little leak. It's definitely not a primary leak, so it's got to be engine oil because it's not red, and I use red transmission fluid. So somewhere there's engine oil coming out, and like I said, as long as you hit these 2 compression releases, this motor damn near every time, we'll give it a little choke.